The defending champion trying to dig herself out of an opening round 76. They move the tees up at the now drivable par 4 6th. So green side over there, an eagle chip in for Se-Young Kim, 4 under on the day. Sponsors exemption, taking full advantage of it. 2 under round 70 yesterday. Birdie at 16 drops, and Fossey holding steady today with who won the U.S. Women's Open title a couple of years ago. Birdie at that 6th hole, which is the easiest today after it was the most difficult. And Madeline Sagstrom going for it. This is driver off the deck of this par 5.
I mean, she negotiated the first hurdle, which was the tree that was overhanging the fairway, and that's pretty sporty.
I'd say so. Sagstrom just threading it through the open.
This is sand wedge. Coming off a double bogey, which really hurt her momentum. She was putting together a great round, but that will help.
Yeah.
Right bunker. She could have easily gotten home in 2 if the drive would have kicked to the left instead of right. Solid contact there, a little right of the hole.
I think, Dan, this whole location today is really influential.
See if Jessica can finally figure one out. She doesn't have to be defensive on this putt.
Rolls it right in. So Jessica Korda moves to within 1 as the group grows. KPMG, thanks for spending some time with us and all you do for this championship. Back out to the action at the 14th. So-Young Yu for birdie, drop it at home. And the 2-time major champion. We talked about her round 6 under day going. And so a good chance to add to it at the easiest hole in the course today. Wow.
I would say so.
That is going to be for eagle for Boutier.
Costly. Over to 7, and Celine Boutier's birdie look. Just to get it to 8 under.
Wow.
What a round of golf from Celine Boutier, who did have the lead at the U.S. Women's Open in 2019, tied for the lead heading into the final day. Ended up finishing in tie for 5th, but this is quite something.
Just a slight chance of rain on the weekend to conclude this major championship. Charlie Hull looking to conclude her Friday with a birdie at the last. Yes! Charlie Hull with a definitive statement going into the weekend. Caps off a 1 under round of 71-17.
Gabby Ruffles in the early stages of her professional career and makes a birdie there. It's been a good day for Gabby. A sponsor invite this week. I think there's probably always a sense of faults has joined this group. This is for birdie.
Yeah, unfortunately bogeyed the first, but nice bounce back there with just a pitching wedge into the screen.
That's a big drive there.
Huge through the
Left. This is a 3-shot hole.
Yeah, 517-yard par 5 today, and just drifting off the right side of the fairway is south.
On that hole right now is that flag.
Back up to the 2nd, the par 5. Tricky shot here for Salas, ball below her feet.
And she handled it very well, Dan. Really stayed down and through that shot with the ball below her feet.
And the lie wasn't really that. Eagle look for Celine Boutier. There you go, and there's your new sole leader at 7 under, who's got an 8 under round going here with 3 holes to play.
Boy, was that ever smooth looking. Well, it's not.
2nd from the bunker.
pretty steep lip in front. Shouldn't be an issue, and it wasn't with the 9-iron. This, if it's the right club.
I think it is.
Yeah.
To USC. She survived a 3-hole playoff just to get her LPGA card at Q School.
How about this? How about this?
Oh my goodness.
That's a bonus. And Lizette Salas off to a flying start here in the 2nd round of the KPMG Women's PGA Championship.
Oh, this is going left. Oh, goodness.
That did not sound solid, Kay.
That was not what she was intending to do, but she got away with it.
That's one heck of a good-looking shot. Just left of the flag.
Oh, this is terrific. One of the best we've seen. And Nelly Korda with a chance for her third birdie of the day.
Helps without doubt, but I think that you have to accept whatever golf gives you in order to get to that spot.
But she talked about it yesterday in that lengthy press conference she held. She said she needed to learn again to like herself. She said, I wasn't much fun to be around.
67 yesterday. Here's a birdie at 10.
Well, and this is just a great example of what Lizette's been doing. She's been making putts all over the place. She's hit all of her greens in regulation. Impressive.
That got her to 10 under par, 3 can speak. The winner last week in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Nelly Korda for birdie and 4. Gets that one to sneak in the side door.
Tom, I don't know what's more impressive, her 10 birdies or the fact she's yet to make a bogey.
Went for the green in 2. Did it pay off? You bet. Wow. Nice 3 there at the par 5 for Esther.
A lot easier to wait on a putt, though, Jerry, I think, than waiting to hit the tee shot.
Yeah, especially on a hole like 15 this week. She hit that where she wanted. That just turned a little right inexplicitly.
Well, especially with the water left, you kind of would expect it to break a little bit that way too.
So if there's such a thing as settling for a birdie, Natalie did just that, and she has 14.
Yeah, good one.
Congressional and then Baltusrol the next couple of years. We're talking a lot of horsepower for this event.
Stand closer to the ball, so that would help enable her to flatten out her swing on the downswing.
And that shallow movement is so key to playing these Georgia fairways well. I mean, you can see how cleanly she picked that off just because that shallow.
Tiny little target out there between the water and the bunkers. And that is headed for the bunker, if not right of it. Or over it.
That's a long stare at it, Jerry. Not an easy club to hit. No. Salas now.
No 2-iron in Salas club. This across the green, right to left break. Wind picking up, hurting. Cannot miss it right. This is drifting. Oh, goodness. Just gets to the front of the green. She's had a couple of those shots.
Nelly will be tied for the lead.
It's going to turn a little right off that slope and then straighten out as it nears the hole.
Oh, Jerry. Oh. Jerry. Oh, man. Nelly Korda, another one.
Plays 6 yards uphill. Drawing that in. That's her comfort shot, a little draw.
Yeah. Nicely done.
And just making the game look easy.
Oh, flag hunting indeed.
Absolutely spectacular. Now Salas found herself one back.
She's had 16 birdie tries.
Up there that we saw just finishing up. A masterclass today from Nelly Korda on the back nine.
Mission accomplished. Hit the fairway. That will give her
an ideal number to have left. She only needs to hit about a 140-yard shot to have roughly 9.
Hitting the ball is not Elena's weakness. She can flat out hit a golf ball and has done throughout the course of her playing career. So it's the work ball striking clinic in terms of what she can do on this golf course, and I think she's got to feel like she's got to maintain that kind of form.
17 greens, 5 birdies, no bogeys in 36 holes.